Series Edition LLC. You're probably wondering what you're looking at right across from you. That right there is the screen paint that's going out to our customers right now. We have here in the containers. That is painted onto a United States Postal Shipping box. As I said, our products can be coated on just about anything. So it's coated on a United States Postal Shipping box, and that is being used on my 50 lumen 720p projector at 50 lumens in a fully lit environment. And as you can see, the colors look absolutely incredible on our technology. As I said before, we really don't require the 1000 lumen mark. We can easily do it at 50 lumens with no problem whatsoever. I'm gonna cut those blue LEDs off too. So you can find the remote control with the LEDs. Hey, spunky boy. Getting in, getting things done. There we go. So the LEDs aren't disrupting my picture quality. And that's off a 50 lumen projector, 720p. Just coated it down to a box. And that's how our technology runs. You don't have to have expensive projectors, no 4K, no 1080p, easy application. You see me painting boxes multiple times. That's it. It's a basic box. That's it. You're picking up an FLE-R-M contrast level. Number one, 100% pure contrast. My projector here has a 1000:1 contrast. That's it. Looks just like a little TV. Now the only screen paints we have are the 16 ounces. They go for $127. It's the lowest we have, and it's black technology. And keep in mind, black technology does a lot. Not only does it have the ability to look incredible on a 50 lumen projector, but also keep in mind that it has ambient rejection capabilities. It's also short through compatible, and instead of paying $5,000 to $6,000 for a high and expensive screen, this can do you much better. So I'm gonna come over here and work on my orders. Thought I'd do this demonstration for you on the cardboard box with the 50 lumen. This is why we can do the whole desk here with 50 lumens and 300 lumens. 300 lumens would be overkill on the desk. We could do it at 50. So I can run all my cardboard monitors, everything for the table, all with 50 lumens. That's it. And as you can see, we're receiving the Infinity 1 contrast level, which is a must for any OLED demonstration, gaming, movie, sports, the whole 9 yards. Now, we also have the pre-coats. They're going to be available soon. For those of you who are not fancy with painting, this is a surface that's already painted on. It's on an amazing surface at that. That surface is stretchable, wrinkle-free, portable. It is weatherproof. It is going to be front and rear and acoustic. We're going to have them at 100 inches to 120 to 150. This is for the theater, which I have to go down and have to put that down in specification sheets. It's for a theater class, and the other one's going to be for gaming class. They come in 100 inches to 150. They also, too, have the gaming mat. That will allow you to game right off the floor, or anyplace else, or tabletop, wherever you choose. And for those of you who are worrying about the projector cost for a setup like that, it's extremely cheap. It's so cheap, it's not even funny. My projector in the back cost me $200. And you see how amazing the color looks? Look at the white levels on our black technology. And these screens are gray. They are 100% black. So about that. Can I block my projector? Can I move it a little bit? My screen also, too, behind it is coated with the same technology. But as you can see, yeah, they're 100% black. They don't come up gray. They will match everything in the environment that's black. So if I want to make myself a nice little portable screen, get myself a nice little sheet of cardboard, coat it over, and boom, I got me a portable screen. That's it. All right, let me get these orders ready for my customers. We had to bring up the work table when I came in. Also had to do some upgrades for the cardboard table. We're reinforcing the structure because when I lean on it, it does crease a little bit. So we fixed that already. So getting ready to towel the whole thing so that order more cardboard because we're out. Well, that's what we got to get done first in here. Okay, let me see what we got to do. As always, we thank our Lord and Savior. I'm going to start coming in the morning and just saying we thank our Lord and Savior in the morning for blessing us to be to rise and rejoice and see a new day. Because that's always important. I pray when I get up in the morning, Oh, what we got going on here? All right. I need the heat gun, containers. Got trash day. If you see trash in the corner, because I got trash day today. Now, this right here is the product itself that's going out pretty soon for our customers. Thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate it. Except for we don't have these anymore. We have the 16 ounces. They are available on the website. A 16 ouncer is fantastic because we have those due to the fact that the motorized projection screen. That's why we left paint behind, because the motorized projection screen, on top of that, people buy for touch-ups and stuff like that, you know, something happens to your screen. But anyway, we have it for the motorized projection screen community because, again, you can't roll up that material into your screen. You'll jam and damage the motor, which I got to update some information in the policy for that too. So with that being said, oopsie. With that being said, that's why we have the paint. Now, if your surface has a protective coating, which we run across these from time to time, you'll notice that the paint surface will push through. Don't force it. Put a light application on, roll over it, and you're done. How would I know this? Silver tickets have the same coating. We've done 235.1s galore on those screens, and we've had the same issue. That's how you fix it. And I've had a couple of 235.1s in my collection. All right, let me see. Let me go over here and get what I got to get here for you people, my customers. The cardboard case is actually coated with the same screen paint. So my case is actually covered in screen paint. But you can't wait for it to dry, I can show you. My volume up. Oh, I'll show you this right here. Was that gorgeous? I tell you, this paint is incredible. Absolutely incredible. 50 lumens, that's it. Nothing expensive. And if you look at my desk, you see how much light makes contact with my desk? We're right over top of commercial lighting. Let's do some videos off that. Might make a bigger screen out of this. Do some more videos today. How many videos in our little box? This is how your screen is supposed to operate. Not supposed to be looking at a washed out screen when you get up. Let me get up. Let me sit over here. I can take a certified right now, stick it up there, it's going to outperform a certified. Let me show you. A little comparison here, so it's not just on a standalone. That's the difference if you have a white surface or white screen versus our technology. So that shining glare coming up, that's 50 lumens. That's only 50 lumens making contact. That's how much a white screen splashes light everywhere in the environment. Completely washes out. They do not operate at 50 lumens. Though they do a lot of demonstrations showing these Pico projectors on white screens, that's pretty much what you're picking up. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Infinity 1 contrast level, extremely important. This is why people make great products get mad at us, but it's the truth. You have to have the Infinity 1. Now, even though we're making a silver technology, we clearly put that in the statement. This will not produce a Infinity 1. Our gunmetal technology is extremely dark. It's so dark it actually can overpower other gunmetal screens. We put it in there. Can't reach the Infinity 1 level. Only ones who have that capability are the super dark screens. The black ones we have can pull it off. They can pull off the Infinity 1. So if you're into ultra contrast, that's for you. If you're into higher white levels, you're not really a big deal about the black levels. We have a silver technology, a dark silver, that is a free color option for the theater screens. So you can choose from that if you want that. Or you can switch over to Crystal Edge. We have gunmetal technology and pre-coated screens and a 16-ouncer over there. The gamer doesn't have a 16-hour screen paint. The gamer has a... We should have a 16-ouncer for the gamer. I honestly really should. No. We're not doing that. That's just too much work. I'll be killing myself. See what I mean? I get up in the morning. Yesterday I was like, I'm so tired. Get up in the morning, whole new different person. Now we're just going to keep the gamer screens as basically is what they are. But anyway, they're going to be physical only. But the gamer screens have the 100 inch to 100 inch to 120 inch. That's what they have. And then they got a gamer mat coming out. And then there's a table screen coming out for the black technology and for the gamers. But yeah, there you go. And let's see if our white levels are unwatchable. 4K Snow Screensaver, Cottage.
Getting that from YouTube.
So let's see if this thing can make my screen unwatchable. No. Because we have a heightener embedded in the technology. And that's the same. I can go back and show you what heightener technology was. Silver technology and AG47, which had the ability to generate a white level literally so high, it turned a white sheet of paper dark. That's what's embedded in this technology. That's why I can read white levels so high. At 50 lumens in a fully lit environment. So, our ship out day is going to be Friday, Saturday, and Monday, because we got a lot of orders that came through. That's why we're breaking down in 3 days. Right now I'm getting, we're going to do 10 today, and then we'll break it down from there. Slow color changer.
Getting that from YouTube.
For some reason, it just gives me snow color changer. So this will show you how your colors are coming up.
Talking about a delicious and meaty Oscar Mayer hot dog with...
I can't explain this enough, that your projector, even with all its bells and whistles and all its glory, cannot fix your white screen blues. It can't fix your gray screen blues. What's in that projector is not going to transfer to your screen. It's not going to work. You have to have a professional screen in order to get it to work. This technology right here does a heck of a lot better than the gunmetals, which are going to cost you a ton of money. Again, can reach the Infinity 1 levels. Yep. And on top of that, like I said, fully lit environment, people. Let that color shoot through. So I could do a demonstration, fully lit environment, on my 50 lumen projector. I'll paint it, mind you, to a cardboard box and show you why our products are much more advanced, why I'm actually processing orders at the same time. Let's come out of here. Let's go over here and let's bring up the black background beta fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
Does she listen to me? No, she did not, but I just saw something I like. I'm gonna have to come back to that. That's kind of creepy though. I need what's this right here? Oh, black background, beta fish.
Getting that from
How do we
YouTube.
get filter from beta fish? I swear, sometimes I'll tell you. So everyone is getting these containers. It's going to get this kind of quality at the end of the day. Oopsie. Fell over and hurt myself. Slow color changer.
Getting that from YouTube.
Slow color changer.
Getting that from YouTube.
Well, if I got to repeat stuff twice, what's the point of voice commands?
Was that your grandfather?
Already starting with the political.
Spice up your sandwich routine with a honey hot club, panini, or ciabatta from Wawa.
Let's get to it. There we go. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now I do expect for this screen to pull high white level because it's much lighter than my screen, but I don't expect for it to basically turn my screen so dark you can't see it. 4K Snow Screensaver, Cottage.
Getting that from YouTube.
So if you understand how things work in physics, or whatever you want to call it in the day, any surface that's slightly darker than another, the darker surface is going to have the achievement when it comes to the contrast levels. We're talking about neutral colors, where the white levels are going to play higher on the lighter screens. This is where the sacrifice field kicks off. You have to be able to generate a good high white level. Number one, that's why we do the white surface at 1,000 lumens, at 50 lumens, fully lit environments, all those tests to show that our screen can generate a very high white level. We do the black on blast to show that at the end of the day, our screens can produce a higher white level than an everyday black surface. Number one, it backs our product up 100%. It also shows up the heightener capabilities, that an everyday black surface is not going to generate the same way as our products. And as for lighter screens, they don't have the capability to turn my screen unwatchable, which is virtually impossible. I want to go. LG beta fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
That's for LG beta fish. So in the demonstration, if you notice, the background must remain black at all times on the beta fish display. Must remain black at all times. If you can't read this, you can't pick up an OLED display. That's why the most advanced technology will contact us, and they said, what's the best you have? Well, the gunmetal's fantastic. We got the dark silvery clips coming up, but the most advanced would be the black. And remember, when we get people who sit there and complain about prices at the end of the day, well, let me show you something. And like I said, I like those screens that test against the high certified. Only the best we're going to test against. That's basically about it. Because they can prove their products. Other products we test against because they can't prove their products, and we show why their products are not worth your time. So, unless you can, only way you can call yourself a gunmetal technology, you literally have to take on a physical gunmetal. Not one, multiple. And these have to be done in fully lit environments. They have to be done on projectors of 50 lumens, 1,000 lumens, and so forth. You can't just have your page set up like, oh, we only do 3,000, that's it. That thing can pick up for less than 3,000 with no problem whatsoever. That's true, you pick up at 50 lumens right there on the wall. So again, if your gunmetal can't pick up at 50, you don't have gunmetal technology. And our black screens can read at 50, so the gunmetal's can easily pick up on that with no problem. And then when you talk about price-wise, well, yeah, our gunmetal would be the most affordable, and our black technology is the most advanced. Because this screen right here, this surface costs you $5 grand. And that surface over there now, for the paint-on kit, costs you $127. Even the surface that we're coming out with, which has front and rear and acoustic capabilities, that the everyday screen at $5,000 and $6,000 is just not going to give you. It's even ultra short throw compatible, and some of them won't even give you that. And you're definitely not taking it outside. So think about that one right there. And how much money we save you? Now, if this screen were to go against an everyday gray paint or white screen, oh, it would massacre it with no problem. I showed you the demonstrations with the black diamond. It looks like separately by itself with our technology not in the picture. It works. So it's a very nice screen. As I said before, this technology, why we're so impressed with it and how dark it was the reason why we have that technology now. And of course, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ would bless us with the ability to be able to make it. But all of that happened for a purpose. It was meant for me to see that screen. If I never saw it, this wouldn't exist. So it was all meant to be seen. Isn't it interesting how God does things when you think about it? It was meant for him to develop that technology. Because the fact that he developed that technology allowed me to see something completely different and allowed me to design this. This is what I'm talking about, people who basically build things and we learn from each other. Where people who come in and they're full of hatred and bitter and they tear down everybody. There's a difference between that. So it's interesting when you think about it. The time when he was designing that screen was the beginning of the technology we have here. Because that's what changed my mind. That's why I told you at the end of the day, I might not get along with somebody. I may not agree with certain things, but I do respect the technology. I do. I didn't hate this guy for 8 years and 5 years and spam his account and do all kinds of weird stuff, dox his address and all that nonsense. No, that's unprofessional. People who do that are unprofessional. I took the opportunity to learn something from something I've never seen before. And look what it got us. And what praying to the Lord and helping us guide us on where we need to go and what we need to do, this is how it all came to be. And some people want to sit there and say that, well, I guess you're responsible for your technology, not God. No, God is responsible for our technology. Because all that was meant for us to see that screen. Because he had something better for us. And it was meant for him to design that technology. Let's get something on here. TLC 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
So when it's when it dries again, I guess we say dry. It's not really wet, but we're melting the material. Hold on a minute. Legs are all the way out as always. So like the jump from Ace Ventura, laces out. Yeah, you can see it from way over here with no problem. Crystal clear. I can literally see that from halfway across the garage with no problem. FLE embedded into it. Stuff will pick up on just about everything. So the containers, the material is melted down nicely, as you can see. Good nice seal to the container. Got a seal from the bottom, got a seal from the top. I want to show you some of that. This one's done. That one's done. Woo! Touched the wrong side of the handle, boy. I'd have felt that one. Sorry about that. I got to divert you from that for a minute. So you can see what we're doing here. Just for a minute. Let me pause this. Let me go pause that. What we're doing is we're heating up the tape underneath of the container, and this causes the seal. And I have my hand here. That allows me to adjust how much heat is making contact with the container. So that way, I don't basically heat the tape up too much where it actually rips. That mows nicely. I got a thing for packing, I really do. I like to pack things, make sure they're nice and secure. That's why I spent the money for the heat gun. We don't really need that for the pack for the screens, because pretty much just can't damage one of them at all, period. Shipping. The packaging we did order basically has, I'm trying to adjust this just right. The packaging we did order basically is tear proof, and it's weatherproof and all that good stuff, so you don't have to worry about anything happening to your package. If your package were to drop in water, it can't get damaged again, because screens are weatherproof also. All right, let's get you back over here so you can see what we're doing over here. Let's bring this back some for you. There we go. So this is what my customers are receiving. I'm gonna take this thing outside too. I haven't done the portable carboard outside yet. Well, we get the good weather, because it's been interesting. We've had cold and rain and everything else, so just have to wait on what the Lord decides, and wherever He decides, that's what we do. All right, this one's done. I want to roast some marshmallows. Now when I use this, I smell marshmallows. I want to roast some marshmallows. And thank you so much for the support. I do appreciate it so much. I got to get my business cards made, because every time I walk into a store, Lord is bringing us business. I saw a huge cheesesteak restaurant, big bay windows, nothing being done there. Definitely that would look nice for some advertising. You can even put in, we're open now, and have the letters dancing across the screen and everything. All kinds of cool, crazy stuff to think of for the ad text. So, probably around, I would say, I'm trying to get all the other sites done. I have to build me another site for the ad tech, because it needs its own website by itself. And once we get the website up and going, that means we'll begin the pre-order process for ad tech, because I got people already waiting out there to pre-order the ad tech technology for their advertisement. And the first thing that always comes up, is it going to cost a lot of money? And no. The minimum we need to generate through sunlight is 5,000 lumens. Majority of most projectors generate through 100,000 lux of light. You're talking about 50,000 lumen projectors, and they're not cheap. They're very expensive. So the fact that we can do it at 5,000, and we can do it a projector that we paid $300 for, yeah, saves a lot of money. That's the first thing that came up. How much are the projectors? How much do they cost? These guys are expecting $3,000 projector. Like, no. We can go under the $500 mark if we want. Way under the $500 mark. So again, saves our customers a lot of money. Come on, get this cracking, Jackson. So if you say our screen paint couldn't pick up in a fully lit environment, on your projector of 3,000, 2,000, 1,800, 2,200, 1,200, 1,300, name some stuff at the end of the day, we're picking up at 50. If you're telling me your white levels are failing and the screen's coming too dark, we can do it at 50. Heck, we get a certified screen with a high lumen capability, can't turn that screen dark. And we can have you ship it back. None of that, I opened the container and you're stuck with it. No, we don't do that to our customers. We don't accuse you of things at the end of the day without proof. So if that screen comes back here and it doesn't do anything that you say, we can accuse you of that as you being a liar. I hate to say it, I don't like to call my customers liars, I really don't. Let's just say it didn't work. Your claim, it failed. So we try to work it out with you. All right, so what's the real problem? What you need? How can we help you? Because it's better than doing that. Now, we had a fellow who tried to get slick. He sent the item back and then filed a PayPal complaint right against us right away. He lost his claim. You know why? Because the product showed it was working perfectly fine. We sent over the videos showing the product working perfectly fine when it came back. Nothing wrong with it. So his claim, as saying it was not as described, was canceled out. That's why also ship backs are very important. It helps the merchant to be able to back his product up once he ships it out the door. And then on top of that, it basically helps with the customer, because maybe the customer has something wrong or did something wrong at the end of the day. Then we can troubleshoot and help work it out with them to get the screen up and going. And we always send them back full, which means even though you use most of it, or let's say you use at least half of it, because we got one that came back here that had nothing in it. I don't know what the heck they were trying to pull. But anyway, half of it, we fill it back up and send it back out to you. Now, mind you, when it comes to the fabric or physical screens, if you do cut these screens, we can't resell them. I went through that with a physical screen with the 8-man. The 8-man was a physical screen. I'm not buying your projector, but I just did it to show you at the end of the day, we back our stuff. I bought this projector. Oh, that's the one. Quite nicely indeed. Oh yeah. They feel like glass candy when you after they you heat them up and they dry. It literally feels like glass candy. It's really hard. That's why I like using the Scott. Scott has a really nice reaction to the heat gun. It's a very sturdy tape, which means sometimes they use some tapes and they just deteriorate when the heat gun hits it. Get you another one. Now all our products are tested. You can go to our website, check out the test demonstrations, just type in the word test on my YouTube channel, or go to my channels on my website. All our stuff is tested before actually shipped out to the customer. So you know what you're buying and what you're getting. That's why we can do the ship back on our products. I'm using my this is Little Faithful. We got Old Faithful. I'm gonna call this one Little Faithful. Just got finished watching a documentary on Steam. Love that sound. These are my favorite trains. Toy trains, this would be the train I would buy. I love the smokers. And I like the real ones. They got the other ones they have, the Linos. The heavy ones, the metal ones, cast iron, we want to call them at the end of the day, the real good ones. Those suckers got the steam that comes from the top, and they got the steam that comes out from the bottom. Requires some maintenance and all. I seen one guy had actual coal burning. It was an actual coal burning train he customized. Oh man, it was beautiful. Coal was kind of toxic, but I prefer to use it outside. I wouldn't use that thing inside, but other than that, it was freaking fascinating. Remember Wild West? Not the version with Will Smith. I mean the original Wild West from back in the day that they traveled on a train. Dun, 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 dun. That was a shot back in the day. Oh, I gotta get back to watching that. I'm gonna find that. I remember Wild Wild West. They traveled on a luxury train. And this is what I said from the door, that if you can't use your screen in a fully lit environment like a TV, if you got to worry about your contrast levels washing out and all that other nonsense going, colors don't pick up correctly, you got the wrong screen. I'm sitting here processing orders, same paint that's on that screen. It's the same paint I'm processing orders for my customers. Now, like I said, if you go to the website, you will notice that we don't have the 32 ounces, only the 16 ounces. Again, those are designed for motorized projection screens. You can paint them on your fixed screen screens and whatever you want in the day, but we only have them at 16 ounces. That's it. All right, these are done. That's 1, 2, 3. Mother freaking Jerry's toast. Alright, whatever. I got it. Oh, man. That's just jacked up. Where's my rags at? I need a rag. I think I need rags. Sheesh. That's just jacked up. Where are my rags at? How do we have no rags? Where's the shit? I should have rags on this somewhere. Buy some new socks today. That's the reason why we don't have to keep buying socks over and over again. I put my rags up, I lose my rags. Sheesh, Louise. For the person that's getting the 60 now, sorry, I spilled paint down your label. I do apologize, but man, it's not coming from the container. The container is quite sealed. I definitely spilled paint. I'll send you an email letting you know what happened to your container, but everything's good. Sheesh, what else did that spill out?
Shop our biggest selection of Memorial Day hot buys, cool deals. Shop more deals in-store and online at Ashley.
Alright, man, I have a big bag of rags around here somewhere. Can't find them. When I need them, can't find them. When I want them, they're there. Here's how it works. And there's the rag. Ha ha ha! Yeah! Now I find them. I have to destroy a pair of socks. Oh well, just buy a pair of them anyway. I can't stand buying things after I buy stuff. I hate that. I think this is what I'm gonna do when I do when I'm doing the showroom displays. Got a couple of expos I signed up for my technology. I'm not gonna put it on the professional screen. Put it on a cardboard box. You know why? That's more impressive. So this shows that our screen paints can be painted on a cardboard box, and the fabric surfer we have one for the table, one of the floor mats in there, and I'm gonna have one for the 150-inch screen. While other people are basically dodging light in that environment, my frame is actually going to be made out of light. I'm getting a customized frame design for me. Actually made out of light. So you got to do things differently. We're not using expensive projectors. When people come over, look at the projectors, and the projectors are high tech. Our machines are old at the end of the day. And to them sitting there dodging light, my screen is actually physically light.
They're McCain mashups. Thoughts?
Hashtag potato, hashtag cheddar, hashtag fire, hashtag nom nom nom.
Hashtag, get on my nerves. Hashtag. Either mashtag is a hashtag. I gotta go pick more tape. I'm already out. Alright, so this is going for, that's a gallon, that's one order right there. This is the gunmetal, that's for the other fellows for him. And this is going out to the other fellow over here for his projection screen. That's the, yeah, it's a 32 ouncer, but he's an old order. That's why. He was put there before the decision came out. So, and we have a 16 ounce going out right now. Thank you so much for the support. I do appreciate that one. I came and bought one of those right away. So you're done and finished. And you're ready to go. Oh, nice and tightly sealed. I'm going to go pick up some saran wrap. Saran wrap's another way of sealing your containers. So what I want to do is I want to put the tape on this and the saran wrap and get it down nice and tight with the heat gun so we can give extra seal. I know it might be a pain in the neck to get into the container, but better be a pain in the neck for you to get in for that stuff to get out. So I got another gallon of gunmetal to go through. And that's the beast. Wait till you see what the gamers. So the gamers are always hyped up. We always boost everything in the game. The gamers are maxed out. We got some big plans for the gamer technology. Yep, it's only gonna get better, people. It's only gonna get better.
Sup?
Who are you?
I'm your inner child. Get in. Listen, what you really need in life is some.
Didn't even get into the door of the car before we hit the gas. I'm your inner child. Inner child, we got something called insurance. You can just put it to the roof. Let me give the man a chance to get in the car. It took off. And medium-sized boxes, which come in handy because sorry about that. Let me see. Remote controls, fire sticks, are never around. All right, let's pause that so you don't miss none of that. These boxes come in handy. A little bit more. Come on, be nice. Just crease. Crease and bend, make it something. Ba, ba, ba. Need to be nice. Work with me. Work with me. Like I'm freaking in nothing but trouble. I love that movie. Push it, Chris. Push it. He had a banging Mercedes. But the Mercedes thing wasn't Mercedes he had. That Mercedes was sick. Push it, Chris. Push it. I was getting instigated and getting him in trouble. There we go. Now it's interesting that I'm checking my numbers and we get more orders from the U.S. than we get overseas. Matter of fact, we haven't got any orders for the U.S. I mean, for overseas in the last 2 months. Everything's been overseas. Everything's been in the United States. So I hate to put it this way, but even if we decide to not ship overseas anymore, we're 100% good. I had to check on it and say, wait a minute, if we basically decided, I'm not thinking about it at all, period. At all, period. I'm not thinking about it. But if we did, we don't get a lot of orders overseas. We get some. I think we got more than we had the Digital One. We got a lot of orders overseas in Digital One. But now, no, we get more orders in the United States. All right, this one's done. Let's go finish watching. All right, from there, so they can see their product and what they're getting from us. Get you guys a little bit down. There we go. This is our projector right there we're using. The name of my projector is called a Megsonic. It's the only unnamed brand projector. Sorry about that. If you can see it better. Let's see. There we go. It's the only. Gee whiz, my shadow just casts everywhere, doesn't it? It's the only unnamed brand projector that we use, because I've had this projector for over 5 years. Yeah, and never ever had to change anything out in it. 5 years I've owned this projector. This is how you would expect the screen to come out looking on our black technology, dark like that. You know? Where's the fire stick? I put the fire stick up so I don't lose it, and then I'll lose the fire stick and put it up. But nope, our stuff is brighter than that. That's driving me crazy, I swear. I like it, but it's just driving me a little bit nuts.
Ánimo, Spa les dará la confianza y frescura que necesitan para ganar.
I did a demonstration one time. I paused the screen so delivery would look darker and said, hey, look at our new screen paint. And boy, the trolls came flooding in. Oh, your product's too dark, this, that, and the other. And then I basically took it off pose mode and they all left the room. Gotta pick and choose your battles. Gotta pick and choose your battles. Alright, this one right here. Pick and choose your battles. Here's the new container. The way I'm packaging it up in a box is freaking crazy. I'm actually building a box around one of the containers. You can never do enough tape. Sits there and says that, hey, our package open? Yeah. Surprised you can get in one of these things. We have another structure box around it. And these get heated up too. Make sure that tape is actually secure. I like using the heat gun, by the way. So that plastic hardens around it. I think I'm gonna do it this way. Well, we're only doing these 16 ounces. 16 ounces are going to be something going to be interesting. How we're going to pack those things up. And everything is marked fragile. One of these days I'll make containers so impossible to get in, or even to leak. When you get it, it's going to be a list of instructions how to get that sucker open. First, you must travel 16 miles north, where you'll find your first clue. I'm not going to do that, just be messed up. I'd really be messed up. Spend 4 days trying to open up a container, trying to find clues on a random freaking scavenger hunt. Oh my God! I got the key! I can finally open it! And then when you open it, you paint it down, the light will come out like Pulp Fiction. Tears will come from your eyes. It was worth it. It was so worth it. Ah! By the time you come out of your house, you look like Rumpelstiltskin. Just haven't left the TV for years, haven't shaved or anything. It's kind of like, oh my goodness. It was insane. All right, got a nice container for that. That's our bricky. Let me see. Oh yeah, this is the gunmetal going on. Make sure you mark the boxes because we don't want to go through what last time one time. Couldn't figure out what was going where and why was it going where. Ah, ink pens. Why? You never have ink pens on the table. We're going to start doing this more often. We do our ship outs, show a demonstration on a 50 lumens, or we can review some Pico projectors on our technology. Yeah, that'd be fun. Now see, I could have went with the 1,000 lumen, 4,000, one of the big boy projectors, and did this demonstration. Well, what would be more impressive than watching a demonstration at 50 lumens in a fully lit environment while I'm packing up orders? Yep, that'd be more impressive, right? The ink pen. Stop sticking your ink pen in the weirdest
Discover
places.
customer service. This is Maya.
Oh, hi, Maya. You robots are sounding more human every day.
At Discover, everyone can talk to a human representative.
All right, prove it.
You know, said that's got to be, when that's what you're advertising, everybody can talk to a robot, a human being. Has it gotten that bad? Of course it has. All right, this is gunmetal. Going to him. Thank you for the customer who ordered the gunmetal. You've been extremely patient. I really appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much. We even upgrade our customers. At one point, right there, we were selling in large bags of paints. We run out of containers, so we just ship you 32. You just get more paint. That's all. We ship it out to you. Not a big deal at the end of the day. Someone's going to fight with you. You have to understand, if someone's going to design a shipping policy that is strictly designed to rip you off, the chances of you getting a return on that policy is next to nothing. The chance of them working with you ain't going to happen. There's no breathing room in that policy. That's why when we filed against that individual, we won every single PayPal complaint. Even the ones he filed against us, we won every last one of them. Because his policies, PayPal will not respect his policies. They don't consider his policies to be real. You got to have some room in there for the customer to be able to adjust. You can't just make it, oh, this is it, and you're stuck with it. You're done with it. That's the bottom line. Deal with it. You can't have those kind of policies. So what if something goes wrong? It's not even your fault. We're always willing to work with our customers. Our customers, people want to complain and say, oh, we wouldn't work with us. No, we'll show emails that we sent to them saying, hey, look, we request a ship back. What's the problem with that? No problem to ship back. If you did something you weren't supposed to do, other than that, send it back. All right, this is his for gunmetal. This is going to be for the trying to rip you up, trying to work with you. That's what I'm trying to do. If you go out and you file complaints against me through PayPal, it's not going to go well for you because our stuff is backed on so many levels. It's not even funny. Even PayPal went to their account and said, wow, your freaking shipping policies, all of it, it's immaculate. Yeah, we're very thorough about what we do. Trying to work with you. But if you try to do that at the end of the day, then guess what? All bets are off the table. We're just going to go for you at the end of the day. We'll pop up, show different demonstrations. This is packing the product up. These are test demonstrations on the product. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, you won't win the case. You'll lose it. Just like that one fellow over in England who called himself trying to get over on my company. Yeah, PayPal found the batch number. That's what they found. They went back and sent us an apology and put the money back in my account. You know why? Because we could sue them for that. Because we can show the product was actually working. It was tested before we shipped it out the door. So with that being the case, PayPal put that money right back in my account. Now, I don't know if they let him keep his. Chances are they make a mistake like that, they won't take it out of the other person's account, but they'll put it back in ours. So yeah, I showed you. We got a deposit of $81. 2 deposits of which would have equaled $162 of what we charged for the product. Yeah, put that money back in my account. Because we have a batch number verification on that product. Guy sat there and apologized about it. Somebody didn't look at the report correctly, and they hastily went through and decided in his favor. And they had a nerve to post some video talking about, oh, look, you know, he finally got this, that, and the other, and that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. How many do you see like that? How many? I can see if we're doing like 10, 20, 30 of those. No, you don't. There you go. That tells you right there. And then they came back and recorrected, which we showed you right from the door. So no, we back our products up better than anybody else. Name one screen paint right now that backs up their stuff like we do. Nobody. Only we do that. So no, we're able to back our stuff up. That's why I said send it back. We send you that and we showed it the other day. We did send him several requests to ship the item back, and he refused to ship it back. That's another thing too that got him caught up. So if you think you're going to get over my company, two ways it can go down. I hate to put it this way, and I hate to put it on this video. I would take you to court and I'll file a class action lawsuit against you because, again, we can clearly show the judge that the product is properly tested, and we actually requested a ship back from you to send the item back to test your theory and claim in a live YouTube stream. If you refuse this and you continue on to basically go to PayPal, we'll fight the claim and we'll win the claim. If you go to a bank and you do a chargeback, we'll see you in court. Because we can prove to your bank and institution that your product was working perfectly fine. We've requested multiple times for you to ship the item back, and you refused. And they're going to ask you, why didn't you send it back? They asked you to send it back. Why didn't you send it back? So now, chargeback, I got to wait 90 days for that crap to resolve. Which we can have you in court a lot faster than that and sue you for 12 grand. So, again, your banking institution is going to find out that you lied and you didn't tell the truth, and that's going to be another penalty against you. So, again, be honest about it. If we request for you to ship it back, send the item back. That's all. We have customers here. They sent the items back. We didn't find anything wrong with it. Everything worked perfectly fine. We had a nice conversation with them. No arguments, none of that. Just communicating, talking. All right, well, you know, my fault on my end. I said, well, not a problem at all whatsoever. You want something lighter? The guy was like, yeah, I want something lighter. I'm pretty much not ready for the black technology. No problem. We sent out the platinum silver out to him for free. And then the other person, she said, okay, no problem. I'll just go in and I got another surface I'm going to coat it to because that's one with the crack and peeling. We crumbled it up on camera. Nothing at all. And she said, fine, no problem. And she went in and we filled her tank back up and sent it back over for free. We work with our customers. But if you're going to try to do stuff like that, you're not going to win. My company is protected by God. You will not win. We're trying to work with you. We're not trying to say, hey, lands on your property. You're stuck with it. You're not getting anything from us. We don't do that to you. And the people who do that to you are the ones that are saying that we have the bad policies. Showed you when we went to the site yesterday. Nothing changed. Not a thing. Nope. Nothing changed.
There's a way to cut your dishwashing time by 50%. Try Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. It removes 99% of grease and grime in half the time.
I'm running out
It
of tape
cleans
here.
so well, you can replace multiple cleaning products.
Well,
Try Dawn Power
The
Wash.
only thing I do now is just tape and get the rest of ready to ship out. Just trying to do things by the book, but I got to protect my company at the same time. I want to be fair to my customers, yes, 100%. But I have to protect my company. Can't let people rip me off. It ain't all that great. I got to take a customer to court and sue them for something stupid at the end of the day that could have been resolved in a couple of minutes if you just would have just listened to us at the end of the day instead of basically doing false demonstrations against my company, going toward people at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, who lie about our company. You're going to find yourself in court getting sued. And if that happens and we find that you went to somebody who's known for doing this and we're suing them, you're going to be way beyond the $12,000 mark point. You're going to be up in the $50,000 to $80,000 point. Because we can show you deliberately vicious went out and went to somebody that we have lawsuits against and with the intention of having them doing a false review against our product. You're going to be facing a large lawsuit. Like I said, just do things by the book. That's all. That's all. Well, we had that massive shipping policy in there. It protects you and it protects me. Works for everybody. Like can easily sit there and say to a customer when they say, oh, my product is so and so and so. Nah. We ain't gonna believe that at the end of the day. We did a batch run. Your product was perfectly fine. I see that PayPal. That's wrong. Oh, no problem. Just ship it over. We'll have a look at it, see what's going on. We'll work with you. That's what we do. I'll tell you it lands on your property, you're stuck with it. Or you open it, you're stuck with it. Or accuse you of tampering with it. Alright, let's get this guy done. I like the little containers I got to make out of these boxes. These small boxes. I made these light little containers that came out real nice. And now we're going to be hardening the surface. So I want you to see that. I think we played this demonstration already. But I want you to see what's going on over here. Oh man, I like this right here. So, too bad we're not selling these anymore. Our 32 ounces are going to be going pretty soon because the 30 ounces paint the same size as one of the big screens do. But let's show you what we're doing over here. There we go. So that is the container in this like carton-like style. It's real nicely and secure. And we're using our heat gun to heat the plastic up around it, or the tape around it. So that way it's nice and hard in the container. I sat there and told you, everything we do, they copy everything we do. These containers are not our new containers. They're not. They're containers that we're using to process the last of our orders. So instead of me going to Uline and buying a ton of containers that we're not going to be able to use anymore, we have these because we can buy these by piece price. That's why we buy them. So we don't need a lot of them. And because I'm going to be switching out to the 16 ounces, which those containers right there are not even seen yet, we are going to be, what's the word for it? We're going to be bulking up on those. So there's no point. It's a waste of money for me to go out and spend the money for like 2 dozens of 32s and 2 dozens of gallons when we know that the physical screens will be taking over that part. So we got these for the time being. So if you're trying to copy us at the end of the day or do something, you pretty much, again, I explain to people, don't do that because we have reasons for everything that we do. They're business decisions that we're making. Okay, we'll buy this for the time being. And then when we're basically done, or our sales over today too, or sales was over yesterday. When we're done, we always switch out to something else. Like the guy went in and copied our gamer set with the screen paint. We converted it to a screen. Put all the specifications. Now what? Just don't copy us. Do your own thing at the end of the day. Because it looks pretty embarrassing. Let me heat this up a little more inside. I'm going to have to go out. I'm out of tape. Let me play something here for you. I think we did this one already. 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh, this is beautiful.
With Pro Plan Sport, incredible happens here.
There's the gunmetal. That's the gunmetal right there. Spring. Oh, we're out of tape. Rawr. Hurrah, Taco, hurrah. Hurrah. Hurrah, Taco, hurrah. Hurrah. I don't even, I'm just happy we're blessed to have good customers and very little of the other ones. And that we are, customers understand that we're trying to do something better here. And they support what we're doing. Got a little bit of tape left over from my other roll, so I'm using that right now. I figured out an easy way how to make these box supports. So I'm going to cut a whole bunch of these up, have them ready. But I told you, with the 16 ounces, I'm going to have a bunch of these screens, these kits already done. Already finished, already done, packaged up. So that way when an order comes through, we can just put a tracking number and take it out the door. Because it's different, like I said, if you're doing gallons and you're doing quarts, yeah, that's a lot of paint that we have sitting around. But the 16 ounces, they're small. And if you're curious, we did do a demonstration painting a 16 ouncer to 106 inch wallpaper screen. I'll do another one, no problem, today. We have to do paint counts on all our containers to make sure that they're going to fit nicely. Be nice. Look at that. Whatchamacallit stairs where I want to. Yep. And one guy saying, how much money do you spend on tape? I like a lot of money on tape. Man! Guys, pack something up. That's what the 16 ounces are packed in. And then it's going to be hardened. So I'm going to go pick up some saran wrap. Saran wrap is a great way to seal your screens. Or your packages, sneakers, whatever, that stuff. I'm going to be wrapping that over top once we box it all down. That's going to be for the 16 ounces. We're going to do them that way. You're going to harden your plastic around it. There we go. It's ready to go. I need a pen. Write down who does this belong to. Let me see. Oh, this just went. There's a 16 ouncer. 16 ouncer black alpha. All right. Let's finish.
Ancient and powerful.
Ancient and powerful. Sorry about that. If it stands off, sometimes when I'm doing one thing, I bend it one way and I bend it another way. So I do apologize if you're a little bit crooked there. There you go. Now for customers, what we have there on our box, on our 50 lumen projector, is what you have in those boxes containers over there. If you're interested in our product, you can place an order on our website. We do have free shipping. And as you can see by the video, self-paint's fantastic. I'll do another screen. I'll take it out of the box, we'll paint another one, and we'll show you again. Not a problem. All our stuff tested, works, no problem whatsoever. So you are good to go. Gotta go pick up some more tape and then basically get cleaned up a little bit and go pop to the post office and drop you off. Take care of my customers. I make sure my customers get the best products we can possibly give them. I'm gonna make some more little boxes out of these things. Are fantastic for the crate containers. I'm talking crate shipping containers. Sitting up here. If you're wondering what that is, that's the case that I'm building for my computer. This is going to be my desktop system. Well, actually, my torture rack system. It's actually coated in the paint too, also. I thought I'd paint over top of it. Alright, that's all done. This is finished. I gotta finish building the port system for this side right here. Put that all together. Oh, that went down real nicely. Yes, this is gonna look real nice. I can't wait. We're gonna be this is our torture rock case.
Downy does more to make clothes softer,
real quick.
fresher, and better.
This is my torture rack case that I built out of cardboard. So right here, all set up. Motherboard right here, 140 millimeter fan, port system here, hard drive port there. My hard drive is going to be in one of those little cases. We got a nice power supply strip that fits in here. This is for a power supply unit. I'm going to put a port dock system here and then put another fan there so to push out any hot air from the power supply. Here we got 140, we got an 80 millimeter fan here, and these are the ports for running cables and wires out from back and forth. Yeah, this thing is going to be sick. There's our port for the power supply and cables and cords. Yep, it's going to be almost done. All right, people, hope you enjoyed. Got to go. Thank you for your time. Of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have any of this stuff to begin with. I got to go, and we'll probably be, I don't know, might do a walk in the park. Who knows? Got to go, and thank you. We're definitely going to do a walk in the park and come out of the post office. Thank you for your time. If you're interested in the product, it's on our website with free worldwide shipping. The physical screens won't be available until probably around June. If we do get things done a little faster, because I got to get business cards, there's so much stuff linked to those screens why we can't do it right now. There's just a lot of stuff I got to do first. Let me get all that stuff first and out of the way, and then we can move forward on that. Thank you so much, and God bless.